My name is Anne Harper and I am the carer for my husband Peter, who has dementia. The biggest significant factor for me that told me we had a big problem on board, he started to lose his computer skills. And Peter was a highly intelligent man with 2 degrees. The second one gained after retirement just in 2000. He was computer literate from the minute computers came out. So at that point I went, and various other things had been happening. So at that point I went to the GP and said, help, help. I had 2 voluntary jobs, both medically connected. And three and a half years ago, I gave both of them up because I needed to spend more time with him. So bit by bit, your life as an individual becomes more and more involved in caring. He could be verbally aggressive. In the early stages, you deal with that quite happily. Increasingly, they rely increasingly on their carer. A carer becomes their support and security. And just slowly but very surely, the whole of your life changes. Initially, I took it quite calmly, and then I recall one went through a period of being emotionally quite upset. I had to harden myself, or that was the way I saw it, but different people, approach this in different ways. We lived in a very idiosyncratic house with an acre of ground, not particularly near the buses, not near the shops, and I knew that I could not survive looking after him if we stayed there. So I said to husband, we need to move. I don't want to move, said he. And so it went on, but I just got us moved, and we moved. And it is the best thing that I did. It has been one of my things to try and keep my own life going throughout all this, and I've managed reasonably well. We happen to be living quite near the Eric Liddell Centre at Holy Corner. He didn't want to go, we didn't want to do this, etc. But I got him in there, and with the goodwill of the manager there, we persevered. Without that help at Eric Liddell, with that day release, for want of a better phrase, I would not have survived looking after him for the length of time at home that I did. Vocal has been extremely helpful to me in coping with this illness of Peter's. I've been on 2 dementia awareness courses. I went on a telecare course so that if I needed help with the house and things, I knew what was available. I even came and had a session here, a couple of hour sessions with an NHS podiatrist on podiatry, because at that time I was doing himself's nails. And the last course I did just in time was to come for the seminar on the full carers assessment. That was very useful because I was pre-armed about all these, one is tempted to swear here, but as I'm being filmed, I won't. All these questions. I would encourage anybody to make a phone call, to say what their problem is, and see if Vocal can help in any way.